Hello, hi, how are you guys? So today we just have taken out the buy side liquidity and also the previous day high. By the way, I'm audible, right? Okay. Yeah, today is nothing interested because if you check, we was having a one news and Trump says something about the okay, we have a good talk with Iran. It is just an but we had a one candle, the 15-minute candle. It has almost 900 points. So I don't think so. We are into this range again, and this is not a fair value gap. It is a buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Most of the time, this fair value gap is going to completely close till this low because these gaps are you cannot trade those gaps basically. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I just think like he's just telling his son like, okay, you have too long. I'm going to suppose I'm going to say something on my truth social. He's he's just manipulating the market, and people are not talking about anything. And because of this thing, the day trading is really hard, and also you cannot trade any other uh, any other pair also because you are doing really big time manipulations. That's why I really don't wanted to do the live stream for the today, but because of the demand, you guys said okay. I have I have done the poll on a Discord. The 41 people has said voted, and that the majority of them has voted the yes only. Pre-market high. The 7 o'clock high is a pre-market high. Okay, let's see how the market is going to trade. Okay, after the opening price, this is the pre-market highs and lows. This was we have taken out the London high, Asia, and the PM session high also, and this is our new week opening gap or the new day opening gap of the current week. So if you see, we was having this big gap, okay, and then we have taken out this sell side liquidity, and over here the London has formed the low of the day, and again we had a market structure shift over here and big distribution to the upper side, and in a one shot the price has taken out the multiple draw on liquidity, and also for the initial buy side liquidity was the Asia high, and market has closed this gap fully with a body. What I'm going to see that if you check the RTH chart, okay, we still have this as an PM session high as a draw on liquidity, and you can also check it, this line, this is the closing and this is the opening. Okay, this is the opening, so you can also see the 24,318 24,318. Yep, let's see how we are going to trade, and most likely we will just do the tape reading for you guys. Okay, uh, what kind of gap, Sharma? This is the old pre-market lows. This was the old pre-market high, London high. Okay, and let me remove this. This was the yesterday's PM Asia high. So I'm just going to keep the PM session high. Okay, and okay, $5 minute, and this one will be the pre-market low, sell side liquidity, the short-term sell side liquidity. Same candle is having the 3 gaps. Which one to trade? Well, if you have a 3 gaps, okay, 1 2 3 like this, you have to check out the higher time frame fair value gap, and then you can refine it. The most of the time the middle gap is going to take a support and price is going to push to the higher. Hello live desk trader. Hello. Hi Noob. Hello. Hello. Long Nas. You ignored my comment. What was your? We have a IFEG on 5 minute. You don't have to trade every IFEG. Just because you have IFEG, you don't have to trade. You can check it. If your target is this sell side liquidity, then you can do it. But I will just wait for the more information, and also I'm not going to trade today because of the big expansion. These are the days where I'm going to take a big stop loss, and even though I was knowing that I may take a stop loss because of this session and the pre-market has already have a big expansion. This low, right? 8 o'clock. 840, 840. I don't think so. We still have this sell side liquidity. If we have a change in state of delivery on a 5 minute, then you can check for the 1 minute for this buy side liquidity and this buy side liquidity as in target. You can call this as a minor buy side liquidity also. Okay? Minor buy side liquidity, and this is the sell side liquidity. If we tap to this sell side liquidity first and trade into this new week opening gap, then you can look for this as in buy side liquidity and also the pre-market high. Otherwise we will just wait for the more information. This is the today's session. I'm going to focus on only on our tape reading. I'm not going to trade on my accounts. Hi Dr. Liquidity. Hello, what's up? Hello Sniper. I just checked where the manipulation is happening. Okay, I also checked the 830 lows and 930 lows. Even though we have this 830 low, okay, this low, this is the 830 low. Even though we have taken out the 830 low, but there is we don't have any displacement to the upper side or even the downside. It is just a choppy price action what we are expecting in a AM session. um, if you ask me about the bias, we already have taken out the multiple buy side liquidity. The yesterday's Friday high also we took, and also the Thursday high. So 1 2 3, we have taken out the 3 days look back liquidity. Whenever the price is going to take out the 3 days look back liquidity, it is either it is going to do the high resistance liquidity run, and also the second thing is the pre-market has been, it has done the damage already. Even if you know, I talk about this thing on Friday, that whenever we have a pre-market expansion, the AM session is going to be a low resistance liquidity run. And also on this 1 hour fair value gap, if you see, we do have this fair value gap on a 1 hour, and on a 4 hour, let me see the 4 hour. On a 4 hour, we have traded to this premium fair value gap inside the premium. If you see this buys, this premium and discount, we are trading inside this premium fair value gap, and we have taken out the multiple buy side liquidity, this one. And this gap is an high resistance liquidity run because we have taken out this short term high, and then we have a market structure shift. So whenever you have the high resistance liquidity run like this and the fair value gaps, those are the important fair value gaps. You have to refer those things. On a 15 minute, we just have the minor sell side liquidity. What we can expect, like, this is the 4 hour FEG, right? We can wait for the another 4 hour FEG to form and do the some kind of manipulation to the downside, and again expansion to the upper side. This is what we can expect for now, but we are not holding any strong bias right now. And also on our RTH, this is the gap. So I always want price should go down to this 50% at least. And if you see over here that even we don't have any SMT with ES, so I still don't trust this short-term manipulation. This is the bigger time frame manipulation. This price should take out this low, okay? And also this is the dealing range for now, the short-term dealing range. We are still in a premium, so I will just wait and watch, and if price is not going to offer me anything, it is okay. I'm good, bro. I'm good, but the Trump is doing big manipulation. He's just playing with arguments about war, and the price is directly moving for the 1000 pips in a 15 minutes. And this is insane. Like, yeah, exactly, because if you see, the Biden market was really good, but that time I was not actively trading the NASDAQ, but this previous year, and also I think I started trading the NASDAQ completely and ignore the forex from 2023. Yeah, 2023 November or December. Can you please check the gold as well? I'm going to check the gold, but I will tell you, I don't have a big experience with the. I don't have a luck on it. I hate gold. I completely hate gold. So on a gold, what I'm seeing, okay, XAUUSD. Okay, so if you check, let me check the daily, one weekly, monthly. So on a gold, if you check the monthly candle, this I think price should rebalance to this fair value gap. Okay, and this is the daily. If you check, we have taken out the buy side liquidity. Where is that visibility? Okay, this is the daily. So if you check the daily, so price should come back to this low resistance liquidity run, and this is also the trend line liquidity and the failure swings. So this is what I will look for if I was trading this pair. And also the one thing, like whenever you're looking for the order flow or any bearish momentum, okay, or even if you wanted to come from the short term order flow, what you can do, you can, if you see some kind of big wicks, you just have to check, do we close the body or not. If we close the body with if we close the wick CE with the body, then you can check for the supply support and resistance type of thing over here at the CE level. And I think we should take out this low or this low or this low. We do have the equal lows also. Market has taken out this low already, so this low is a pending one. 3 months on a top. This is really his insane trader. I don't trade gold because whenever I have traded the gold, I always have taken out the loss. That's why I completely ignore this pair. I'm also not doing this. I only focus on a NASDAQ. That's why if you check the NASDAQ, ES and NASDAQ, I only focus on these two pairs, and that's it. After the 9:30, if you see, okay, after the 9:30, we have not created any displacement or a fair value gap also. Check it. And I'm going to enable this ORG indicator, where we are going to see that the opening range gap CE has not been filled. So most likely if we take out this buy side liquidity and have a structure for the 10 o'clock candle, then most likely the price is going to take out this sell side liquidity. It will achieve the target in a one single shot, right, Mr. Noob? By the way, guys, if you know the Noob Trader, he's a good friend of me. He's trading the gold with a really big lots, making a good amount of profit. He has the simple strategy that whenever you're going to long or a short, you just have to book like 300 to 400 dollars automatically, so you're not going to expect any big momentum or greediness. And he is copying the all the accounts in a one single row. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Only the 17 people has been like this video. Mm. So more likely bullish today. Yeah, most likely we can take out this buy side liquidity and the PM session high, but we don't have a good structure yet. Okay, the price is holding the auto blocks, but it has not taken out the major sell side liquidity. That is the only issue we have. Sir, how I set up okay, so if you are using this indicator ICT org, I'm using this indicator always in my day trading. This you just have to extend the end of the day. You have to enable this. You have to enable this settings. You can untick this background. I don't use the old RTH gaps. I don't need this price table also. I do not need it. This is all my settings for the new week of this ICT org. I'm not using any different thing. The simple thing is I'm just using as an okay, the price is going to take out the sell side liquidity or the buy side liquidity, and most likely it is going to rebalance to the 25% or the 50%. If I see the some kind of inverse fair value gap with a strong displacement, then only I'm going to long or the short for the nearest draw on liquidities. This is what I look most of the time. Yeah, I'm not trading today. No, Raj did not go. The 2026 price action is the worst price action. Even the previous year, if you check the daily, mm, after the November and December, the price action is really worst. And even if we was knowing that price is going to take out this sell side liquidity, see how the price is taking out the sell side liquidity, and after the sell side liquidity, see how this candle is moving, and we are back to the range again. Should I just show the manipulation environment? Yeah. This year was good, and yeah, even though we are still managing to make a profit, and I have already proven this thing on my live stream. No, I don't trade the London. I only trade the post AM session, 9:30 to 10:30. Most of the time, the my entries are going to be on 9:30. After the 9:30. No, I did not capture anything on pre-market. I stopped trading the pre-market long time ago. I have a better win rate in a post-market AM session. The ES is slow, and the NASDAQ is most likely it is going to take out this buy side liquidity. Okay, this one. The price has already done the damage over here, but I still think that we are going to take out the buy side liquidity and again come back to the range. And there is no we don't have any big manipulation to the downside. And also, if you check the opening range gap, we still have the 25% and the 50% as in short-term draw on liquidity. If the price has not filled this gap, or even it did not did any type of manipulation at 25%, then most likely it is going to come to this level again. And also, if you see, you don't have any big displacement. Price will just do the back and forth price action and reach to this buy side liquidity, but you guys are not going to enjoy this price action. Yeah, it is, because if you know that if we have a big range in a pre-market or the overnight session, the AM session is going to be choppy. This is the one of the simple rule you can follow in your trading, and you can trade the AM session without even bias. This is what I think. So if the pre-market is in choppy, then AM session is going to trade really good in a one single direction. No, I'm not going to trade any trade. What about the silver bullet? If the price has done the damage already, then you should not trade the silver bullet also. The main thing is what is your draw on liquidity. If the draw on liquidity has been already finished, like, and it has taken out this thing, okay, if you see, we have taken out the previous day high. This was the first draw on liquidity. The second should be the AM session. The third should be this London one. So we have taken out the multiple buy side liquidities. Yeah, you can, Varun, you can post the chart on Discord and I will talk about. it over here. Hi guys, please what's your name? Indicator. And also I think I need to make a section which indicator I'm using, because I have posted the indicator links on my Discord channel already. If we take out this buy side liquidity, then PM session high can be the nearest draw on liquidity, because if you see this RTH chart, this is the RTH draw on liquidities, and we will flip this gap, and most likely we will hit this buy side liquidity, and again we are going to be in a back to the range. If ES is taking out this high, then I'm not interested in this high. Let me put the alarm over here. For 9:36, let me check it. Now look, whenever you are going to mark down the first presented fair value gap, it should at least the 10 points, and this gap is irrelevant. You should not mark this gap as in first presented fair value gap. This gap, it should be the 10 times or 10 points more. So Varun, if you see what you have asked me, like I'm posting it. Okay, so I have a doubt here. The price reversed the bearish FG even after the CIST, looking for the sell side in a continuation during the London session, but stop out. Can you please explain? Can you please let me know what did I miss or wrong? Okay, so you have to ask yourself, what is your initial draw on liquidity? The best way to trade the London session is look for the manipulation to the downside or upside below the Asian liquidity, and you also have to check out the opening price. No, I'm not going to take a trade. Let me bring this thing over here. Yeah, but what is your draw on liquidity? You also have to check out that, okay, that we have, if we have most of the time, the what the NASDAQ is going to do in London session, the 3 o'clock will be the reversal point most of the time. You have to check the price behavior also, and if you see the failure swings about at the Asian sell side buy side liquidity, we do have the failure swings. So if the price was not doing the big expansion today, then our short term draw was the London high and the Asia high because of the failure swings, and we was expecting the manipulation below the 3 o'clock or the pre-market low. This is what we was going to do if the price was not moving uh, like this if the price was not done the damage like this. Do the back testing about the NASDAQ, that when the how the London is trading. Okay, where is the short-term liquidity? For me, the AM session has the more information for me, because if you see over here, even though the price has taken out the initial buy side liquidity and the sell side liquidity, I still know what is the draw in a RTH, because this is where the real market is starting. We just have to focus on the two liquidities, the PM AM session and the PM session liquidity after the 9:30, and you can look for the manipulation below the 8:30 or below the 7 o'clock, or this kind of low, or inside the opening range gap CE, and check for the one-sided continuation setups. This is how I trade the NASDAQ most of the time. I have noticed if in starting of 10 minutes the market did not form the first presented fair value gap, most of the time it will show up in AM session. You can also think like this, like if the price has already done the damage in a pre-market, then AM session is going to be choppy. If the opening range gap is below it has the small range like in 40 points, you can ignore the AM session completely, or you can trade the 10 o'clock news, 10 o'clock candle. This looks like an CPI news day. Trump just having the good time, and he's just doing the big manipulations. This is what he is doing right now. How long have you been trading? 5 years, bro. So I start trading with ICT in March 2021. So I'm not changing, I'm not learning any different concepts. I was thinking to use the book map and the the order flow, but it is really hard to learn. And the second thing is there is no real mentor also. Yeah, exactly, because bro, he's Trump can say anything fake, and he can do this kind of manipulation, and prices he's just booking the profits. It took a long time, bro. 2.5 years or 3 years. How you have to check the opening price or first presented fair value gap. If you have this kind of gap, and you have to check, it should be more than 10 points. So this is the 12 points. Okay, if you check the low, it is the 77 and the high is the 64. So this gap is going to be important. If the price is flipping this gap, then most likely the price is going to tap till this high. Okay, if we created any change in state of delivery over here, then most likely we are going to look for this low. But I'm not going to trade again. Let me put this thing over here. This is how you have to build some scenarios, like when you don't know where the most likely where the price is going to go, you have to check how the PD arrays are respecting. This is the orange area where I have marked, and also on a 5 minute. Yeah, we just tap to this order block on a 5 minute. So we have inverted this gap, okay, and after taking out this sell side liquidity, this was the 10 o'clock candle. You wanna see how this IFVG is going to trade, okay? If we are respecting this thing, this gap for the bearish, and if we have the CIST over here, then most likely price is going to take out this low if we are respecting it, okay? Right now we don't have any proof, like, okay, because this fair value gap has disrespected for the bearishness also. And if you see, we have completely filled this gap, and if we are moving to the downside liquidity, downside, then this low will be this low is going to be a order block if we have the closing to the with the body. Otherwise we will just do the chop chop and nothing else. And this is the 15-minute chart, and this is the 5-minute. We're taking a support from the, we have completely filled this yesterday's RTS chart also. Yeah, today's price action is really choppy. And also if you check out this high, we have taken out this high in ES. The NASDAQ has not taken out this high yet. Do have some kind of SMT, but still I don't like this kind of SMTs. Like, I just don't like it. Okay, so we are having some kind of displacement, okay, then most likely price is going to tap to this high only. And also we have taken out this buy side liquidity. The market structure shift has been happened. If anyone wanted to long or a short, they shall keep their stop loss over here or over here, or this sell side liquidity, and price should respect this IFG and push to this buy side liquidity. This is the 9 o'clock high. Like this trade. because this is the 10 o'clock. Okay, this is the 10 o'clock candle starting, and we have done the manipulation over here. We tap to this 5-minute order block, got the reaction. We just wait for the more information with the displacement, and this is how we have formed the IFG, and this is the small market structure shift over here. Yeah, so most likely the price is going to tap to this high and this high. And also what you can do, you can mark down this buy sell liquidity and the PM session high. To have this breaker, let's see. This is the breaker, okay, this bullish candle, because we have taken out this sell side liquidity and then the buy side liquidity. This is the dealing range right now, and yeah, hello. On a 5-minute, again we have formed the 5-minute order block. Okay, this is the 5-minute order block. And this is going to be the event horizon. So what is the event horizon? Again, that you have to mark down this buy side liquidity, and this is the main buy side liquidity, and find out the 50% of this two liquidities. By the way, guys, I was watching today one series, One Piece. It is on Netflix. That series is really good. One of my friend told me to watch it. If you got the free time, you can watch it and you can spend your time. Good. You can keep your SL to the BE, okay? Because I don't want price should tap to this low again. If it is doing, then most likely we are going to take out this low, okay? So this should be the break even, okay? I'm already telling you, if anyone is in long and wanted to move their stop loss, break even. Let me, the heck. Okay. how is that breaker? Okay, so what is the definition of breaker? So if anyone has took out this trade, okay, and this is how you should do the continuation setup after the 10 o'clock and after the confirming the short-term bias with the IFEG. So we have already taken out the initial buy side liquidity. Okay, if price is going to do the expansion, then most likely we are going to take out this high. But this was the easiest setup 1.5 RR trade for today's price action. By the way, if anyone has took out this trade, you can say GG in a chat. This should be your if you have booked like an 70%, you can look for this high also, and then again and you can also trail your stop loss to this low. Okay, this low. Yeah, this is the event horizon, and if the price is closing the body at this level, then price is going to tap to this PM session high. This is the RTH liquidity, but this was the initial buy side liquidity and this was the initial sell side liquidity. It should be your extended target. It should not be your major target, because what I do, if I was taking out this long, okay, then I was booking something like an 50% or the 70% and keeping my one or the two lots till this high, then explain the breaker. Okay, so what the price has done over here, but before that let me explain you what is the breaker. So, so what the price has done over here, price has taken out the short-term low, okay, and after that we have the we have taken out this buy, right, by short-term high. So you have to check out the green candle in this leg. In this leg you have to find out the green candle, so the bullish candle basically. If you check over here, this is where the 10 o'clock candle has been open. We have taken out the short-term low, okay. On a 5-minute we have tapped to this 5-minute order block. So we was having the 2 time frame bullish. Just to confirm this as an IFEG, we wanna have some kind of expansion to the buy side liquidity, okay, to the big expansion. And once we close the body, you can look for the market order over here. And once we close the body on this high, this is how the order block, the breaker block is going to activate it, and this was the bullish breaker. Now you understand what is the breaker, and we have tapped to this event horizon. But this is I will explain, and also I will put look for bullish candle. And if you, in a easy term, the breaker is just an fail order block. Okay, those who are the people wanted to look this as an order block. This is the order block. Let's say what we have, the order block has not been respected, right? So we have taken out this high, so this candle become the breaker. Okay, so once we close the body over here, most likely the price is going to go over here, the PM session high. And those who have not joined the Discord group, you can join the Discord group and you can ask me the questions in the Discord also. This levels are really important. If you see over here how the price is taking out the support, and we can have the expansion to this PM session high. And also this candle, okay, if you see we do have this gap, right? So this become the suspension block. Price should support till this 50% and have the big expansion till this high. Suspension. And below over here we do have this gap, this fair value gap. FEG. How to use event horizon? Bro, for the event horizon, you can look for the profits booking over there. After taking out the buy side liquidity, where the price is going to go most likely over here. And if we close the body, then most likely the price is going to tap to this high. We just missed the PM session high with 1.5 points, but you can book directly on this range also. And don't forget that ES has taken out this buy side liquidity and the NASDAQ has not taken out. So let's see how the 5-minute fair value gap is going to hold this candle. But this was the today's setup, and this was the short-term trading without bias. By the way guys, if you enjoy this live stream, please hit the like button. And we have called the day today with some profits. We just have the 36 likes. You can hit the like button, and thank you guys for joining this live stream, and have a nice day. GG. Don't push yourself really hard on this price action. We have done the damage already. We have taken out this buy side liquidity, and also if the price is going to fail this if we fail this fair value gap also, then most likely we are back to the range again, and we can look for this low and the 25% of this gap as a target, and the 50% of this ORG. So this is how you have to read the price action, but price should take out this high before going to go to this low. Okay, and bye bye guys, take care, and GG. And don't forget to use the PERK as a code when you are going to buy any account. By doing that, you are going to help this community, and we are going to host the more giveaways on this live YouTube channel. GG.